Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The rulers sneered at Jesus and said, "He saved others. Let him save himself, if he is the chosen one, the Christ of God." Even the soldiers jeered at him. As they approached to offer him wine, they called out, "If you are king of the Jews, save yourself." Above him, there was an inscription that read, "This is the King of the Jews." Now one of the criminals hanging there reviled Jesus, saying, "Are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us." The other, however, rebuking him, said in reply, "Have you no fear of God? For you are subject to the same condemnation. And indeed, we have been condemned justly. For the sentence we receive corresponds to our crimes. But this man has done nothing criminal." Then he said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." He replied to him, "Amen, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So today we celebrate Jesus Christ, King of the universe. And before I get into the gospel reading, today is also my anniversary. I'm married 39 years today.
God bless you.
Now, my wife would be here with me, but she's at home recovering because a few months ago, they found cancer in one of her kidneys. And 2 weeks ago, she had the kidney removed. And so she's recovering right now at home. It's been a rough time, and she's doing well, though. Everything has gone well. And the reason I tell that is because it's really, really important for us to share God's treasure with each other. We are God's treasure. So when we make our relationships with each other something special, and we share, become vulnerable with who we are inside, maybe first with those who are close to us, then in other ways, maybe simpler ways, we share those things in our life, because then that's what unites us. But let's look here right at this reading. Why would we pick this reading to celebrate Jesus Christ, King of the universe? This looks like his defeat, doesn't it? But take a deeper look, go a little further. Now everybody is reviling him, saying, "Come on, you really are." They don't believe him. They're acknowledging him. But what do they want? They want him to do it their way. So everyone's acknowledging him of who he is, but no one, except for one, is accepting him. Right? The good thief. Okay? He realizes, he sees. He goes deeper. He looks into the heart of Christ. Why? This man's never done anything wrong. Why would he be going through this? He acknowledges his own. Right? He acknowledges this is not, we're here because we're thieves. We deserve to get this. But he's done nothing wrong but help people. Done good. So he sees now who Jesus really is. And isn't it something that is during our sufferings and our death, that we let Jesus in, that he becomes the King of our universe. Because what does that do for us? Well, it softens our heart, right? It helps us to love more. Let me give you an example of that. With my wife. She was so scared, but she's only 57. She's wondering, how did this happen to me? So scared she was, all the way into the operation. She started to find out while she was in the hospital that so many people, you people, were praying for her. Either by being told by those people, or someone else saying, oh, this one's praying for you, that society's praying for you, these are praying for you. And then people saying it to her, sending her letters. And it floored her. That love, that outpouring of love from others who she didn't even know, is what lifted her spirit. And you know, we waited for a while before we went into the operating room. And while she was going there, she was walking. They said, hey, can you walk? And she could walk. So she got up and she started to walk to the operating room. At one point, we had to leave, and my daughter and I. We said goodbye, and we left, and she continued walking. And the way she explains it, she went down one long hallway, then she went down another long hallway. And finally, she got to the operating room, and when the doors opened up, right, the bright light, everything was bright. Everybody was in there getting ready for the operation. Because she had an open surgery. From her chest down to her belly. She was open this way to take the kidney out. And when she got there, she said, she saw everything that was going on. I said, here, come. They said, lay down on the table over here. So she sat down, and while she was there, she said the only prayers she could think of, she wanted something simple, was she started praying the Hail Mary. And thoughts came into her head. The thought of, you know, even if God might not hear my prayers, there've been so many people praying for me, he can't not but listen to them. She said, a calm and a peace came over her. She was at peace now, to be able to go through this operation that she was so afraid of. So when we accept Christ, especially, most especially, during our sufferings and our death, he becomes the King of our universe. Jesus says himself, this day you shall be with me in paradise. Because that's what carries you, is God, who is love. He carries you through everything. He is the peace that the world cannot give.